I like the sound of knocking on. I like the sound of like knocking on wood. But I mean, I wouldn't mind though, because I just like the sound of knocking on wood. She's a 10, but she's old enough to be your mom. She's a 10, but she quotes anime lines, like edgy anime lines. Like actual conversation, like out in public, she goes to do something that's like kind of inconveniencing, and so she quotes like some really edgy anime line. No, they're trying to sound cool, sound like cool and edgy and whatnot, and emo, but she's a 10. She's a 10, but she tries too hard to be different. Like way too hard. Like I'm not like other girls type different. Really? I would go for like a low 4. Well, it's the extreme. Wait, we'll say it again for the stream. Oh yeah, that one. Bro, I still don't understand air fryers. I still think they're magic. But I love air fried chicken. I'm sorry. What? Like, each new dish they make a whole new Instagram account just to review it. Oh, that is insane. The amount of like new emails they'd have to create. Oh, hey, give me a second. It's not. Give me a second. It's not a. It's not picking up your audio. I need you to allow your voice, please. Allow your voice to be shared. I don't know. Hold on.
I am holding. Still
No.
holding.
No, you're not.
Really? I clicked the thing to allow.
Oh, you're okay. No, never mind. It's gone.
Oh, okay. All right. Sweet. Sweet. Where were we? She's 10, but they refuse to watch the last episode of any series, so it never ends.
Bro, what
I
kind
can't
of delusional...
imagine. Like, so you're just telling me, because if you don't watch the final episode of the series, that means you watch the finales. Like, you're almost at the end, so now you're just on an eternal cliffhanger. That just sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I can't, like, no, I can't because I need more of the show. Like, even if I had it ended on, like, one of the finale episodes or whatever, I'd still crave more.
I know, but...
Because then it's like the show just ends
like
on an unsatisfying ending.
So, if I'm watching a show with her, and we get to the finale, she's not going to watch it with me.
Right.
Then 5, like, you know, I'd want to watch the finale with her.
Yeah. Alright. There are 10, but they all call customer service just to chat.
W.
Alright, I'm asking ChatGPT for 20 more. Waiting for that to load. While that's happening, I'm going to keep building up my base in this game. Kind of building a secondary kitchen. There's the ordering counter thing.
She's a 10, but she refers to coffee as a cup of joe.
No. Just no. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that bad, honestly. I feel like I'm making a bigger deal of it than it needs to be. Still a little weird. But I guess to each their own. I don't know.
She's a 10, but she doesn't wipe.
Get them out of here.
Why are you talking? I know you don't wipe.
I'm sorry. No. False.
False?
False. That's what I'm gonna say in response is just a plain old false. What is this? That's a sci-fi door. Alright. Let's see. There are 10, but they ask the waiter for a detailed breakdown of the menu items' origins.
Origins?
Yeah, like, is this naturally sourced from Vietnam? I don't know where I was going with that. But, like, stuff like that. Does this have pineapples in it? There are 10, but they insist on singing along loudly to every song, even in public places.
Like, how good are they?
I don't know. I mean, they just insist on it. Like, they're just like, hey, I'm gonna sing this song. What you gonna do about it?
I mean, I guess.
What?
Like, I guess it's not that bad since you aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, asking the real questions. She's 10, but she wants to peg you.
Okay. Ooh, we are asking the real questions.
like 20 at least.
Like,
20.
is this like a first, like, right away they just instantly ask that question, or is like we
Like
get to
first
know
date
each
right away,
other?
or
Like, yeah, like, is this a first date they say this, or is it like you've known each other for a while, they walk up to you and they're like, hey, I would like to try this. Is that okay with you? Or is it
I
like
mean, yeah,
a
they don't
first...
force it, but
Well, yeah, but not even force it. Is it like they ask you right away, like just first
yeah,
date, they're
no,
like,
yeah, they
by the
don't
way,
force it
this
upon
is
you. They
what's
ask.
gonna... Okay. They're 10, but they correct people's grammar in casual conversations.
Like grammar Nazi.
Yeah, but in like, not in comments or anything, just in casual conversation. Just, they aren't having it.
Mm. You see, as someone
Me,
who like very often messes up and stumbles on themselves, like I would get really annoyed with that. So, for
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. What was I doing with that? I don't know. They're 10, but they have a different outfit for every single day of the year and insist on wearing them all. That is so expensive.
that is like a new extreme.
Like, that is, like, at that point, I'm more so concerned about where your money is coming from.
Probably daddy.
Hmm, maybe. Or mom, you know, either or. Let's see. They're 10, but they wear socks to bed even in the middle of summer.
I don't even bother to take my socks off before bed.
I have to have my socks off, man. I can't. I need to be... I can't have much on me in bed. It doesn't feel... I don't feel comfortable. I don't enjoy the feeling. Me personally. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to get this staircase in without it being weird. They're 10, but they give motivational speeches before every meal.
Every meal?
It's like they grab a glass or something, they
like
cling,
meal.
cling, cling. Yeah, like every meal.
Like
every meal, that's what it says,
supper,
every
lunch,
meal.
breakfast, meal, or like just like
It just says every meal, Steven. Like, they're just like, everyone, I would like to thank you all so much for everything you've done for me. And it's just like two people at the table. They're just like, listen, we just met, okay? Could you, you're up here, I need you to be here.
PR.
They're 10, but they only eat foods that are the same color as their mood. What does that even mean? What? Who does that?
She's
I've
10,
never... Oh, alright.
but she insists on going to new exotic places like every year.
I mean, if it's every year, I mean, like, how exotic are we talking? Like, is it like new country? Across the country?
New countries. Yeah, like that.
Ooh. Like, would she want to stay in, like, the same, continent, or is she, like, or are they, like,
the whole world. Like, nothing's off limits.
Even North Korea? Dang.
Not to them.
Alright. Bit of a toughie. I don't know. I do not particularly know. haven't even been answering half these. We've mostly just been giving an opinion and then laughing at them. Which honestly, not that bad. Not that bad. I don't know. I mean, if it has to be exact place every year, like, hey, that's fine. As long as they have the budget for that, I wouldn't mind that, honestly. That would actually, you know, help motivate me to get out more.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too bad. They're 10, but they bring their own utensils to restaurants because theirs are the best. Yes.
Like, why goes
Just
that
like,
far?
they just pull out like a rusty spoon. They're like 2 hours away from home. They're like, nah, don't worry, I know a life hack. I know, here's a trick to restaurants that they don't want you to know. It's a little secret I learned back in Nam. Back in the war. I'm just gonna skim through these, see if I can't find a funny one. Okay, so I told ChatGPT to give me a really, really funny one. There are 10, but they insist on using a medieval knight's helmet as a salad bowl. ChatGPT knows what's
Yeah,
up.
I want a medieval helmet.
Too bad. You get banes.
She's a 10, but...
Oh, go ahead.
She's a 10, but she cares a little too much about things that go on, happen, like... You know, she cares a little too much about, like, things that she sees on the news.
I mean...
Like, you know, like...
Yeah, no, that could get annoying. I was gonna, like, try and rationalize it. I'm like, no, that could...
Like,
get annoying fast.
Okay to feel empathy for, you know, but, like, this is, like, a extreme,
Nah,
you know.
no empathy. Suffer. Straight suffer. Alright, I'm gonna move on to some funny jokes. I'm just gonna tell ChatGPT to, like, use minimum brain power to make these ones. Because I've watched a couple of videos on those AIs that, they do poorly written jokes. Alright. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. Why did the computer go virus? Dr. Pizzetta virus? That's mid. I don't know. Steven, what should I ask ChatGPT?
I think you should actually come up with something funny.
Oh, but that's so difficult. Alright, wow, I suck. Really realizing how dry my comedy is on the spot.
Bro cannot improv.
I cannot improv. I was at my grandma's and she was telling me, she's like, Charlie, you should be a comedian. I'm like, no, I can't just do that on the spot. Like, I mean, I guess to be fair, they do, like, write their jokes in advance and stuff. So, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of out. Steven, what do you got?
So...
I'm realizing I suck at building floors in this game.
You do suck. Me off.
No, that isn't very nice, mister.
Bro, what do you mean it's not very nice? I'm saying you give good blowjobs.
Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. What do we got in here? Literally nothing of value to me.
She's a 10, but she's got different personalities for every friend group.
Don't we all?
No, I'm just racist with every friend.
Wow. I was kind of expecting that, but at the same time I was in fact not expecting that. And yeah, I'm running dry on whatever we were doing.
L.
Pretty much. So Sam, what are you doing?
I'm playing Abyssal, the obby.
Okay. I think we've hit that point in our day where we got nothing to talk about.
Let's talk about how autistic you are that you literally fell in love with a train game.
Hey, that game is good, okay? Don't even. It's a fire game.
That is the most autistic thing you've said.
Sure it is. What's your point? I don't see the problem with a good game that's got a good amount of choo-choo.
You know what you should do? Get some pussy.
Oh man. It's like the one thing I can't do.
She's a 10, but she gets a little too into games. By the game she's playing.